Hey everybody, and welcome back to NDSU football. For the first time since week 1, the Bison are sitting at a 500 record, 5-5, 4-3 in the Mountain West Division. Our victory last week over Colorado State felt nice. It was a last-second field goal that put... Wow, these guys look like... I didn't realize these guys have jackrabbit unis. That's cool. But we were able to sneak past... We were able to sneak past the Colorado State Rams, who are slightly higher rated than these San Jose State Spartans, but not by a whole lot. It's a neat little stadium. I like these guys. Look at these guys. Why don't these guys get more play from big YouTubers, man? Let's go. As Antonio Corner brings this ball out to the 18, maybe just take a kneel next time, and Caleb Hoffner coming to the field. That's Myron Wright. That's a different guy, but Myron Wright will also be coming to the field. I did go with a little bit of a different look for your Bison this game, as Caleb Hoffner takes the snap, fires it for Mackey. The first play goes over the head of Mackey. Oh boy, that was a big one waiting for there. But I did go with a little bit of an alt uniform here. We have chrome helmets, right, with white unis. I don't know if I like it or not. I don't think I do. The chrome helmet with black unis goes very good, by the way. Just to be clear, when we pull that one out, it goes real good. Caleb Hoffner runs for a first down there. Hey, coach. And picks up a 16-yard scamper off the left side. What an RPO to the right. This is probably going to be, for sure, a run play, unless they completely sell out to it. And they don't. Foster picks up 8 yards, 7 yards on a first down run. This is the penultimate game that your Bison will be playing this year, right? Next week we're playing the Buffaloes. Colorado's going to embarrass us, right? Like, Colorado beat the real life Bison by 5 points last year. I don't think if we hold them to a 1-score game, I will freak out. Okay, and that includes a 2 point. So if we're within 8 points, I will call that a successful game next week. But we'll have to see how it goes as Hoffner fires a really bad pass, and Mackey does not make any effort to go get the ball. He just kind of stood there with his arms down, setting up a 3rd and 11. See if Hoffner can find somebody here. It's going to be Mackey again. This time he goes up and makes... Okay, well, he made a play on the ball, but he got jarred loose, kicked up in the air, and intercepted. I believe that's Hoffner's second interception of the season. Definitely not his fault either, as the Spartans will take over at the 43. And this is the second game in a row we've had an opening drive turn out to be completely wasted. Spartans go 5 wide here. Obviously they got the memo that we cannot stop the pass. 9-yard gain off the right side. Also, these last couple games we've not been generating any pressure whatsoever, and I don't really know why. Broken tackle there. Floyd missed it, but Josh Blue wraps up the ball carrier. Yeah, I don't know where our pressure got. At one point, we got 13 sacks in a game earlier this season, right? And we didn't have, I don't think we had a single sack last game. So, not exactly sure why that's happening to me, but it is. As no pressure leads to all day in the pocket, leads to that wide receiver running the entire length of the field before he makes the reception. Let's go back to zone. I didn't really want to do man-to-man. Having Josh Blue guard a wide receiver seems like a bad idea. As the Spartans find a soft spot in the zone, picking up another first down. And they are moving effortlessly down the field. And I'm not feeling good about it. I'll tell you that much for free. As another easy reception there. Picks up 7 yards. Malachi Riley with a grab. 3rd grab of the day for him. This Spartan quarterback fires it to the back. Catches it behind the line. Then is able to juke and move forward, picking up the first down. It's this is easy. This is really easy for their offense. And I do not like... Finally, we get some pressure. Look at that. I was talking about how easy it was, and then they take a 9-yard sack. Good job there, defense. As we're going to go big man blitz here, and I'm going to be using Elijah Jones, as he's able to take out one of the wide receivers, or at least, you know, get in the area. But our blitz did not pay off, as that quarterback found a guy, picks up 14 yards, 3rd and 5. Spartans. My goodness. Okay. Spartans quarterback somehow able to get that pass away, setting up a kind of a tough field goal here. It looks like the wind might be a factor. That All-State logo bouncing around. Not a factor at all. Their kicker drills it, and we're down by 3 points. Same way the game started last week, by the way. Let's see if we can have a second drive like we had a second drive last week as well. That'd be cool. Hoffner, play action. It didn't switch. You come on, man. Like, so it doesn't switch me because it's a play action. It didn't switch me on to the quarterback, so I was not able to control him, right? I was holding the button to control him, because look at all this space right here, right? Look at the rushers coming this way. And then when it did switch me, I tried to throw it away, and he like starts the animation and then is somehow not able to throw the ball away, despite this happening to their quarterback on the drive previous, and their quarterback throwing it away. Yeah, not my guy. Not the way it works here. It's Myron Wright has the ball sail over his hands. Hoffner is not impressing me this game. He was a dog last week, but this game is starting to bother me a little bit, as he scrambles out looking for a place to run, does not get a block. Gets back 8 of the yards he lost on the sack, and we're punting it for the second time today. The first quarter ended with a failed run attempt by the Spartans. They come out with 2 tight ends again. It's going to be a play action. Their quarterback fires it deep, double coverage, and it goes the way of the Bison. Close, but no cigar there. On the deep throw in the center of the field, we're going double A gap blitz, see if we can get to this quarterback. 3rd and 13. He's going to have to hold the ball for longer, and that works perfectly. Fumble on the play. Is somebody going to pick it up? Okay. It's Floyd who picks it up, and Floyd walks into the end zone. Touchdown. Your NDSU Bison. Yeah, gritty on him. Good job, Darren. J.J. Brown and Darren Floyd did a combo sack there. I don't know who's going to get credited with the forced fumble. I think it's going to be J.J. Brown who gets the credit for that. But Darren Floyd was able to get the ball after it bounced around for about 15 minutes, running it into the end zone. It gives the Bison a 7-3 lead. So we do get one of those possession back. Kind of hit X a little too quick there as we're going double A gap blitz. Don't know if it's going to work out well. It's going to be a run play up the middle. Scamps to the outside and is taken down for a loss. Alexander Wolf with a nice tackle there. 2nd and 12 coming up here as we're going man blitz again. See if Dean Mason can disrupt anything, as there is another run play outside. Tackle for loss made by Zach McGee. And your Bison setting up for a 3rd and... I should do another blitz here. Should I? Yeah, let's do another blitz. I don't really trust our DBs, but at least with a blitz, I can hit their quarterback when he throws it over the top, right? As it's going to be an RPO, and that's going to go nowhere. Gain of 3 on 3rd and 13. Their tight end makes it an easier punt? Question mark. Chester McDonald has nothing for punt returning. I'm not even showing it anymore because he doesn't do anything ever, right? But yeah, we take over at the 43. Foster makes it a 2nd and 7. We're gonna go Foster again. We have numbers to the right side, but I don't know if that means anything in this game. Not really. Foster makes it a 3rd and 5. So if Hoffner can't get it together this drive, I'm thinking Braxton Myers, right? Braxton is a red-shirted... Oh, come on. Make the catch. Nice. Goodness. I should have just taken off and ran, but I'm really wanting Caleb to make some throws, right? I need him to do better as a passing threat, as Foster is pushed to the outside and doesn't gain anything. But yeah, our red-shirted sophomore, he's a sophomore, but we put the red shirt on him because he was injured, Braxton Myers. I believe he's going to be the quarterback that I try if Hoffner is benched. Just so that all 4 of our quarterbacks have some action this year, right? Because I could do Gavin again. Gavin will be here next year, though. Most likely Gavin will be here next year. As we have a huge gain to the left side. Nice throw. A little bit high, but Robbie White makes the adjustment and brings it in. But yeah, Gavin will most likely be here next year, so I've seen all that I need to see out of him as Hoffner is pressured and takes off for 7 yards. Taylor Lewis, I believe, is a senior, but I've seen everything I need to see out of him as well. He's just not very impressive. Corner makes it a 3rd and 2. So yeah, Braxton Myers. He was injured, got the red shirt, had the red shirt taken off. He's healthy and ready to go. So he is our second option in the event Caleb Hoffner needs to be put down. There's also a kid named Ty Gilmore, who's a red-shirted freshman. He will be getting snaps next week against the Colorado Buffalo. I kind of need all hands on deck for that game because we're gonna get blown out. We hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half, but we're gonna get blown out by the Buffalo, and so I need to have like every weapon available, and Ty Gilmore is quite the player. Antonio Corner up the middle. No, that's Chris Foster. I'm sorry. With these white unis, like, listen, when I was designing this team, I thought this looked so hard to have white numbers inside of the white jersey, right? I thought that looked so cool. I didn't realize that when you're playing the game, you can't see the numbers, right? So that was not Antonio Corner. That was Mr. Christopher Foster, who gives your Bison a 14-13 lead. Spartans have had 2 bad drives in a row. They need to get it together here. There's under 2 minutes. They start with a run play. Come on. You guys can pass it over the top. Why? Whatever. Yeah, they need to get it together. Under 2 minutes to play here. They need to make this a 10-14 game. They get the ball at after the halftime as their quarterback is scrambling, and he's able to get off just a Hail Mary that's brought in. Somehow over the head of Floyd. I mean, not somehow. Floyd's not good. That's how it's somehow. But their quarterback got that off. 93 seconds to play. Get off. Something there. Drive looked promising, but they had a big drop on 2nd down. It is 3rd and 5. Spartan quarterback finds an open receiver. Number 14 brings it in and goes down. Matthew Coleman. Reminds me of another name. Giving me flashbacks to week 1. As, oh my goodness. Their quarterback is taken down hard. Spartans take their first time out. 2nd and 14. Double A gap blitz incoming. This is going to be our game plan from now on because they have trouble with it. Their quarterback scrambling. Oh, he's got a mile and a half in front of him. Put a hit. Nope, he slides. The coward slid because he knew he was going to get smoked. Adam Matthews picking up a big first down with 46 seconds to go here. Ball at the 20. Here comes more pressure. He's going to fire it short. Reception made. Probably should have just thrown that one out of the back of the end zone here. I wonder if the computer's going to know that they're out of time. Matthews pressured, rolling, hit, ball sails against the back wall there. Or the side wall, I guess. Yeah, remember earlier in the season, 2 separate possessions, the CPU let the clock run out because they forgot they had timeouts and they forgot they want to score points. We'll see if they make the same decision here as Matthews fires to the end zone and it is tipped away. 4th and 7. Matthews looks like he took a big hit at the end of that play. This will be another easy field goal for their guy. Oh my goodness. I think I actually got the block animation, but unfortunately Petrie went the wrong direction because I pulled the wrong direction. So, hey, halftime. The sun is now dipping behind that beautiful stadium. That was a weird way to return that thing, son. Their Spartan returner only gets back to the 12. Oh, I did double A gap, and I didn't really mean to. I just kind of hit square, and that I forgot I was in favorites. Whatever. Maybe this will be a run play. It is a run play. Sams can get out there. Sams can get out there. Combo by Ito, Scott, and Sams to bring down that running back. Gain of 1. But we are in the second half now. Sun is dipped. Shade has covered the field. Love to see it. Players are not in the direct sunlight. It's not very fun. That tight end is wide open. No, it's a running back. But the quarterback keeps it, and he's tracked down by Mason Stevens. Nice run play. McGee is not covering anybody right now. It's very strange. As what just happened? What just took place? That's my question. So I was using McGee. I don't know. I feel like I'm in a position to make a. I guess it is over his head, but he doesn't even try though. Doesn't even put a hand up. He just watches it sail over his face. Strange happenings here, as the Spartans have another run play, and Mason is able to get out there. Dean Mason tracks down the runner. Gain of 4 by the Spartans, which is not a bad run if you're a Bison. Doing more man blitzes here. It seems to be working out better for us. Mason is not his name. McGee did put his hand up to try to disrupt that one, but he was out of position, giving up another first down. And the Spartans could tie it, despite how poorly they played in that first half. They could easily tie this game up, as they gain 5 on first down. Just easy. Like, it's so crazy how easily they're slicing through our defense when they want to, and then other times they're just struggling. I think it's mostly the run, right? Like, if they try to run the ball, it doesn't work out. Oh my goodness, McGee shook out of his face. His shoes are on the field. We might need to pull him and sit him down for a while. That was really bad. I went for conservative tackle as well, so interesting thing that happened here. Hey, short play over the middle, gain of 6. Like, when have we ever gained 6 yards that easily, right? Like, when has that ever happened to our team? As McGee comes up to the line here. Oh, quarterback keeper. Quarterback is able to break 1 tackle before he is hit and pushed to the ground. First and goal. The Spartans are, like, eating all of the clock. That's the other thing that's happening. We're at 4 minutes to play in the third here, and the Bison have not seen the field yet. The Bison offense haven't seen the field yet. Another big run on first down. Spartans get the ball to the 1-yard line, hand it off. Nope, it's a quarterback keeper, and the quarterback launches himself into the end zone. They're going for 2 here. Adam Matthews with a rushing touchdown makes this a 12 to 14 point game. It's going to be a run play, maybe? No, it's going to be a pass play. And who's going to... Oh, boy, it's short of the end zone. And that's going to make it a 14 to 12 game. Our defense stiffened up when we desperately needed it to stop it from being a tie game. Now, for the first time since forever ago, the Bison offense take the field. Foster blown up in the backfield. Disgusting way to start this drive off. See if Wright can break open here. It might be Mike Simmons. It's going to be Mike Simmons. He makes a reception. It was behind him, but he made the reception. 3rd and 7. Ooh, what play do I feel any sort of confidence about? Ooh, I like Mackey. If they're playing zone, Mackey might cook. Or he's going to clear it out enough for Drew Bryant to come open. That's going to be the goal there. I don't think... Yeah, I guess Drew Bryant's the go. Neither of those were particularly open. But open enough for me, as we're going to be booting this one away. JK, punter gets it out. Stewart makes a reception. Big fullback. I mean, cut the end of that play out, because our fullback got lit the fuck up by a cornerback. But yeah, our big fullback picks up the first down on a fake punt. And that keeps our drive alive, as Caleb Hoffner is going to have to take this one himself. Take a shot as he walks out of bounds. You don't need to be doing all that. Under 30 seconds to play in the third quarter here. Bison ball. Foster up the middle, and he's taken down. Gain of 2. We'll see you in the fourth. First play of the fourth quarter will be a 3rd and 1 run. Foster picking up the first down, keeping his head keeping his head in front of him. That was a weird way of saying that, but yeah, he kept his head in front of him, I guess. I don't know what I was trying to say. Keeping the ball on, keeping his, I don't know, end around loses 4. Stupid. I don't know why I tried an end around when we do not have athletes, right? Like, we can barely complete a pass down the field, let alone an end around. Is they rushed 3 and they got a sack. That's so embarrassing. Oh my goodness, man. I kind of scrambled into it, but also you should put up a better defense or offense than that, as Mackey has the ball sail over his head. We're in the same punt position we were earlier in the drive. See if I can nail this one out of bounds. Nope. Oh, yeah, no, I will. Inside the 20? Yeah, okay, ball at the 14, that's fine. Although Spartan offense took over at the 12 coming out of halftime, and they were able to drive it down the field and get a score, so just because we backed them up does not mean a whole lot. As this run play goes up the middle, Josh Blue is in there. Josh Blue is injured. I don't know why Josh Blue is in there. Let's take him out. Where are you, Joshua? Josh Blue is not in there anymore. Good. Okay. Adrian Crowder, the new starting linebacker here. Running play on second down goes nowhere. 3rd and 10. Yeah, Adrian Crowder, he's a good player. He's going to be the starter next year because both of our linebackers will be moving on from the team. So this is some good starting reps we got for him, as there's another fumble. And are you kidding me? Are you serious? Okay. It's fine. It's chill. This is unbelievable. Kane Henderson smacks him. And then this ball is shot out of a cannon. Darren Floyd almost had his second fumble recovery of the game, but he just kicks that thing out of bounds. That's crazy. We should go for a block, but block punts don't really happen very often. At least that's my experience. This one's going to go out of bounds here. Which is funny. Kicking it out of bounds gives Chester McDonald the same amount of return yardage as kicking it to him. So there's that, I guess. First down run, picks up 4. And we're gonna run it back. Look at that. They've left look at their defensive tackles are smooshed together. So left side of the line is open, and corner picks up a bundle. We are now under 6 minutes to play. Corner still in there. He's getting more carries, or more not carries. He's getting more opportunities as quarterback runs this one out of bounds. Clock keeps moving, under 5 to play. 4th play in a row with corner being featured, and he's going to scoot it up the middle. Makes this a 3rd and 5. Ball at the 33 means we are technically in field goal position if we need to boot one, right? And it's, I don't know. Let's see if we can make it a closer field goal. Nope. Oh boy, yes. Okay, never mind. Foster got hit in the backfield. He was able to keep his legs moving, and he picks up 2 yards. As JT Lloyd thunders this one into the uprights, through the uprights, I should say, not into the uprights. Making this a 17-12 ball game. Which, I mean, if we could score one more time, that will be another game over with 24 points. So, you know, we'll keep that in the back of our minds here as the Spartans are looking to score a touchdown, 2 points, and make this a 3-point game to their advantage. But we'll see how that goes, as this is a run play up the middle, stretch to the left or to the right side, and our left end is able to bring down the back. Not our starting left end, the speed rusher. Mason Stevens is not much of a run stopper, but that time he did. Wow, that was the most lucky play that's ever happened. Aaron Tyson burnt horrifically, and their quarterback just air mails that one. That was an easy touchdown if he put that ball on the money. Luckily, he didn't, as he goes back to Tyson. No, that was Elijah Jones who got out there and was able to cause an incompletion. Spartans forced to punt here. Watch this McDonald return. This will be great. I'll show this one, unlike the other ones. All right. Woohoo! Look at that. Right up the middle. fiery return out of McDonald there. Brings the ball to the 50. And if we can get 1 or 2 first downs, this game is over. Foster up the middle. Gets us quite a bit closer to that first down. Speaking of first, we have the first timeout called by the Spartans. San Jose desperately trying to get their second win of this season here. Bison desperately trying to go over 500 for the first time here. 3rd and 1. Foster up the middle, doesn't get it. Yeah, we're definitely going for this. I don't know why they even suggested punt. Are you stupid? Are you crazy? Hoffner sneak up the middle. Now we've had this fail earlier in the season. Doesn't fail this time. San Jose takes their final timeout. And we can just kneel it out, can we? No, we can't. Why did it suggest me to kneel the ball if we can't kneel the game out? Interesting question. Also, we're not getting the rundown timer again for some reason, so we'll just sit here. See you in 20 seconds, lads. I know what you're going to say. Josh, there's a minute left. You just got a first down. Why don't you kneel it now? No. That's it. No. I don't feel like it. I want to score. I want to make it 24 points, okay? That's what I want. Now, I know if I throw an interception that's returned, or if I fumble it and it's returned, I know if I lose this game, I'll have literally no one to blame but myself. Jackson gets open, drops the ball. But I am desperate. Yeah, I'm desperate to make it 24 points. As Myron Wright gets another touchdown on the game. Or on the season. I don't know if he's had one this game yet. As he dances, hey, look at Myron go. Way to go, buddy. It's a worthless touchdown, but hey, listen, senior year, get all the touchdowns you can get, brother. JT Lloyd kicks it through, and your Bison have scored at least 24 points for 5 weeks in a row. Not a bad way to end this season, considering our offense is crap, right? Our offense is really, really bad. I don't know why we're playing so tight. Guys, back up. Back the frick up, dude. Alright. Spartans looking to make this a little bit less of a humiliating loss. Firing it deep. That one knocked away. Listen, I cut a bunch out. That's just the way it is, okay? Jackson scores a touchdown. But yeah, I'm not going to show you what I had to do to get to the point where we were having a 1st and goal. Anyways, 31-12 will be the final score, as your NDSU Bison score 17 points in the 4th quarter, improving to 6-5 in the penultimate game. Ten of 16, 2 touchdowns and an interception. That was not his fault. That was bobbled, and if you remember, Mackey had it and dropped it. So really, that interception shouldn't be counted against Caleb Hoffner. But 95 yards is pretty bad. 62% completion is pretty awful. He did go for 49 yards on the ground, so that that helps him out a little bit. But yeah, Hoffner with a pretty rough game. 16 attempts, 61 yards, a touchdown for Chris Foster. Looks like corner had 25 yards as well. Finn Jackson, 3 receptions, 30 yards, and a touchdown, all on that final drive I did not show you. 1 reception, 18 yards, and a touchdown from Myron Wright. Alright, sure. 2 sacks for J.J. Brown, a sack for Kane Henderson, half a sack for Mason Stevens, and Darren Floyd, who had the fumble recovery. Fumbles caused by Kane Henderson and J.J. Brown. I'm not sure which one of those went for the touchdown. 3 tackles for loss for J.J. Brown. What a career game for this young man. 8 tackles for Leo Sams. 8 tackles for Darren Floyd. 1 for 1 for J.T. Lloyd. And your Bison get another victory. 3 in a row now to end the season. And I'm saying to end the season because next week we're going to be embarrassed by Colorado. All right, it is going to be a slaughter. But maybe it won't be. You know, maybe we'll hang strong. Who knows? Hey, you want to do a little recruiting fun? Let's do it. So Dwayne Cole is committed. He is going to be a Bison next year. But we are still going after Devin Vernon and Darren Carew, right? And it looks, we're looking like we're in good position to bring both of these guys in. So we should have at least 3 quarterbacks coming into this, 3 quarterbacks coming on campus next year. Whether or not, you know, the playing time, I'm not sure. Because it's going to be one of these 3 guys or Braxton or Gavin, right? Like we still got a lot of quarterback development to do in the series. I added Johnny Washington because he's like partly interested in us. 6'4", 180. So like, yeah, he's on the board, but I just don't know. I haven't put any points on him. I haven't offered him a scholarship. He's a 3-star, so we'll see what happens. Nobody else is really going after him, but yeah, I don't know if I really want to bring in 4 quarterbacks, but although Vernon is a pure runner, so maybe he can be transferred out to some other position. Charles Webb is going to go to Indiana. I don't think we're going to win out on him. K-State, Kansas could also jump up with their Week 14 visit, but like there's just nothing we can do. He's not very interested in us at all, right? Like it's just as much as I wanted a 5-star in year 1, I just don't think it's going to happen. So we'll still try. We're still trying for him, but I just don't think it's going to happen. That's why I have 4 running backs being heavily recruited as well. Purvis, Fournette, York, and Osborne. They're all unscouted, but I guarantee a 3-star running back can probably be a starter on our team. Okay, so we jump to wide receiver Andre Hawley. The big 3-star is going to be here next year. We're still going after BB, but he's going to go elsewhere. I should just pull the 50 points off, but I think he's going to be decommitting. But I think he'll probably be committing next week anyway, so it doesn't really make a whole lot of difference. Mike Terrell looks fine. JD Keenan looks fine. Carver does not look fine. Carver's probably gonna. He's probably not gonna be. Yeah, Carver is just not gonna work out. I added this 1-star because he was kind of interested in us, and he's 5'7", and that's cute. I like that one. Little Mikey Coates. Stefan Bourne is a 3-star. We're putting 30 hours on him with a offer. There's some bigger teams he's more interested in, but it doesn't look like they're really interested in him at all. So we'll keep him in the mix. 6'6", 191. Okay. Barry Bagent is the center that we're going to go after heavily, probably when we get those 50 points from the 5-star. And the 4-star not going with us. Same with Orlando and Alfonso Gay. We're going to have to go in with these fellas at some point. Zaire Parker has a full 50 on him, and we're coming down to the wire. It's us or the Bears. We have a better pipeline, but I think they probably have a better offer. They probably have a better offer than we do. So we'll see. We'll see if we can bring him in. Zamora has a full 50 as well. Bringing him in on a Week 13 visit, which is kind of crazy, but we gotta do something here, right? Like it's even if the Week 13 prevents him from visiting another team. Tobias Burfict is a pretty decent safety prospect. He's looking like he wants to be here, which is fun. Gibbs is something. And then another 3-star safety who doesn't really want to be here, but nobody's going after him. But nobody's going after him, so we'll just keep him there. But yeah, those are the recruits. But all of that's going to change when I hit next week, right? This will be the last week of the season, the last game played, probably, unless we make a bowl. At 6 wins, we might be bowl eligible. That's what I'll check. I'm going to sim forward. We're going to see what recruits kick us off the list, and then we're going to grab the bowl. Yep, B, the 4-star is out, and Carver, the 3-star. So we just opened up a bunch of, hey, you not do that anymore, please. Thanks. And then a kicker that I wasn't scouting at all, so that's cool. But yeah, so we just opened up a bunch of points with Carver and B committing elsewhere. And right now it looks like NDSU is going to go to Hawaii and play Tulane in the Hawaii Bowl. That would be interesting. I don't know if that changes when we lose this week or not, but I mean, yeah, so I guess this will not be, so I guess potentially this won't be the last game of the season next week. Colorado's the 19th ranked team in the league. 86 over. Are you kidding me? They're gonna. You guys know that scene from Joker 2 where Joker gets raped? Yeah, well, welcome to Colorado.